Japanese people are some of the most like caring people I feel like in the world. Like they like really want to help people. I feel like that's something that's really, really strongly ingrained in who they are. It's kind of funny, but like if you ever ask a Japanese person directions, which I did all the time as a missionary because I was lost a lot, sometimes they would pull it up on their phones and show you where to go. Other times they would just, okay, follow me. And you follow them for as far as like 2 miles to be able to actually get to your destination. Like they would just go with you. They'd drop whatever they're doing and they'd like, okay, yeah, come with me. I'll take you there. No worries. No questions asked. They're just like, okay, let's go. And so it's that omoyari. It's that feeling of like caring about others and wanting to help others that Japanese people really have. There's also a thing that Japanese people call oyakoko, which is taking care of parents and of grandparents. And it's something that, like, as their parents get older, often they'll move back in with their families. And so a lot of houses will have, you'll ask a child how many people there are in their family, and they'll say, oh, I have 6 people in my family. I have my mom, my dad, my little sister, my big brother, and my grandma and my grandpa. I have 6 people in my family. And so it's really cool to see how that happens. I feel like that might be something that's beginning to kind of die off a little bit in Japan, but there's still a really strong feeling of love and loyalty to your family, and that's a pretty admirable thing. I feel like in the Japanese culture. Another interesting thing is Japanese people are super humble. They can also be super prideful. Depending, I guess it kind of depends on which aspect you're talking about. They're very proud that they're Japanese, but they're also very humble as to their own personal accomplishments. So if you're talking to someone about like what they've done in their lives, often they won't tell you anything. You have to kind of hear it secondhand from someone else. And if they do tell you anything, you're like, wow, that's incredible. They'll just sit there, yeah. Like that's nothing. Don't worry about it. Like I'm not that cool. And so it's kind of cool to see how humble they are in their perception of themselves. As a group, they can be prideful in the fact that they are Japanese and that this is their country and that this is their culture. But individually about themselves, they're extremely humble and extremely willing to acknowledge other people in helping them, in having helped them get to the place that they're at.